Hi everybody, this is Carla with Cobweb Corner Cross Stitch, and welcome to a special short video for my FlossTube channel where I'm going to show you the designs for 3 designers and what they're releasing in the upcoming expo on March 6th. So if you're watching this before March 6th, the instructions to place a pre-order are down below in the information section. If you're watching this after March 6th, then you can, there's a link to my shop and you can see if any of the designs that you're interested in are being carried permanently in our shop. So I'm going to go over 3 different of my favorite designers. We're going to do Silver Creek Samplers, the Blue Flower, and Rosewood Manor. And this is Bo, and Bo often likes to join me. So we'll see how that goes. So let's see, let's start with Rosewood Manor. And excuse me for looking down, but I've got the images so I can see them down on my computer and yours will show up here. So this first one is absolutely, I think, my favorite of the whole release, my personal favorite of everything I've seen in the expo releases so far. This is by Rosewood Manor, Karen Kluba, and it's called O Feathers, O apostrophe and then the word feathers. I think this is just stunning. I don't know, I'm going to try to maybe stitch it myself. It is, let's see, here's the information she gives. The design size is 207 by 168. She stitched it on 32 count antique white linen. The floss is Sulky Petite, and there is a thread pack available. And I am going to order at least a few packs of the thread pack. So if you do place an order and you want the silky thread pack included, please put that in the information to me. Let's see, or you can get the individual colors, and there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different colors used in this design. It's hard to believe, but it is just so vibrant, and I like peacocks anyway, and this one is just amazing. It says it's a 10-page booklet and it includes 2 smalls and a fun welcome sampler in addition to the larger designs, and those are on the back cover of the booklet. She doesn't state whether it's all cross stitch. None of her information gives whether it's cross stitch or specialty threads, so let's hope it's all cross stitch. But this one is O Feathers by Rosewood Manor. And the retail on that is going to be $15, and at Cobweb Corner we go just under that. So the price will be around $13.40 with Cobweb Corner. And I do not know what the prices on the sulky thread packs are. The second one, hang on, I'm going to open it up here, is she's got 3 designs. The second one is called Griffins of the Kingdom. And this one is just all kinds of griffin motifs, very different. She's got a whole series of the kingdom. She's got crosses of the kingdom, hearts of the kingdom, anchors of the kingdom, and they're all collages of various motifs on that respective theme. So this one is Griffins of the Kingdom. It will also retail for $15, so it will be around $13.40 on Cobweb Corner. The design size is 184 by 187, and she again stitched this on 32 count antique white linen. She stitched it in DMC, 5 skeins of DMC 310 and 1 skein each of Rainbow Gallery Treasure braid, PB03 and PB07. It's a 10-page booklet, and it includes 3 extra borders, 3 extra bookmark designs, and a Griffin alphabet sampler, plus a Griffin protector sampler. And those are pictured on the back cover. So I don't have photographs of the extras that are included in her designs. Last one by Karen Kluba is going to be the start of a new series. And this one is called, it says it's the first in a series of 3. And this one is called let me try that again. Whittlesford Cottage, Whittlesford. This 6-page booklet includes information about the other 2 pieces and layout ideas for stitching all 3. There are Be Creative ideas included, plus 1 small for creating a scissor fob. And she often does a Be Creative idea in her charts where she gives you an idea to take maybe a small part of the pattern and use it in a small or you know, not necessarily being able to use your design in more than one way. The design size on this is 270 by 80 stitches, and she stitched this on 32 count straw linen by Weeks Dye Works. And it just says 1 skein of each DMC color, but she does not list what those are or how many. The retail on that will be $13, so at Cobweb Corner it'll be around $11.60. So that's Whittlesford Cottage by Rosewood Manor. And those are the 3 that she's releasing at the Expo, and I'm putting in a large order with her for a bunch of her charts. I just love Rosewood Manor. So the next one is Jeannie McGowan, the Blue Flower, and let me pull up her first design. She gives a little bit of background on what she puts behind her designs, and I really like that. The first one is called The Gentle Rain, and this is what she has to say. I wanted to capture the wonderful feeling of soft spring rain. I've always loved clouds and fog and drizzle, and perhaps more so now that I live in a desert. So for this chart, I have designed a group of spring flowers and trees. The central feature is an enormous bird bath with ducks and ducklings, a swan, and some cygnets. I've included a variety of wildlife: dog, raccoon, squirrel, heron, etc. There are also several birds inspired by the yellow-billed cuckoo, which is sometimes called a rain bird. So you can see, if you can see in the design, there's just little animals in the trees. And the top of it says, "How sweet the music of the rain." The model is stitched on 40 count bittersweet linen from Lakeside Linens. Stitch count is 205 by 162. It uses maybe about 12 or 13 DMC colors and Weeks Dye Works Squash and Classic Colorworks Crushed Pineapple, Frosted Sage, River Rocks, and Stormy Nights. The retail price on that will be $12, so at Cobweb Corner it'll be about $10.70. So that is The Gentle Rain by the Blue Flower. Let me get the next one by her. It is called Wildflowers. Okay, this one says, buttercups have honeyed hearts, bees, they love the clover, but I love the daisies dance all the meadow over. And it's got those beautiful, that beautiful flower border, and then the bottom is bees in a beehive. So what she says about this one is, the inspiration for this piece came from a profusion of wildflowers, although I've taken some poetic license with a few of them. The text comes from a Canadian poet, Marjorie Pickthall, and her poem, Daisy Time. The model is stitched on 40 count mallow linen from Zweigert. The stitch count is 177 by 160, and the threads are all DMC. And the retail price on that will be $12, so that will also be around $10.70 on Cobweb Corner. Okay, the next one is, let's do Tudor Bee. I love the colors. So she has a number of bee designs. You haven't seen her other designs. Go to Cobweb Corner and check out, do a search by designer and see what she has, because they're really amazing. This one, her bee is done in reds and whites and a little bit of pink. This is the first entry in the new Tudor inspired series, Tudor. This design features a central bee with a surrounding of roses and honeycomb. The model is stitched on 40 count fennel seed linen from Color and Cotton. The stitch count is 100 by 83. The model is trimmed with barn door chenille and backed with shallot velveteen, both from Lady Dot Creates. It uses about 8 colors of needlepoint silks, and the wholesale price or the retail price will be $8. So I think that would be about $7.10 at Cobweb Corner. So that is Tudor Bee, T-U-D-O-R-B-E-E. And okay, there's one more that I really like from her. Let's see. There it is. Okay, this one is called Language of Flowers Spring. And she has a Language of Flowers series. And this is, it just says the newest, so I don't know what number it is in the series. This one says, The Sun Shines When I'm With You. This is the newest Language of Flowers series. In the depths of winter, I always begin to dream of spring flowers. This design comes from one of the meanings assigned to the narcissus plant. The sun shines when I'm with you. The model is stitched on 40 count cypress linen from Fiber on a Whim. Stitch count is 165 wide by 82 high. The model is trimmed with algae chenille and backed with blue fescue, F-E-S-C-U-E velveteen from Lady Dot Creates. It uses 2 colors of needlepoint silks, 1 of silken colors, 3 colors from Dinky Dye silks, and 2 colors of Belle Soie silks. And it doesn't say whether she gives a DMC conversion or not. So that is it for, I think that's it for, make sure I've got everything here. Oh wait, so there's one more. She's got a lot. This one is called Tudor Swan. And it says, this is the second of the Tudor inspired designs so far. The border was initially drawn from a chapel ceiling at Hampton Court Palace, and the motif of the swan is very common in Tudor art, often symbolizing fidelity in love. The model is stitched on 40 count mallow linen from Zweigart. Stitch count is 111 by 115. The model is trimmed with Nilla lace and vanilla chenille and backed with cucumber velveteen, all from Lady Dot Creates. It uses 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 7 needlepoint silk threads. And again, it doesn't say whether there's a DMC conversion or not included. So again, amazing design. She's just a wonderful designer. I am so glad that she started designing for the cross stitch community. And next are some really popular designs from Silver Creek Samplers. The designer is Diane Grick, and I went to market. I think it's been 3 years now, and I took my daughter with me, and we happened to go into Diane's room at a time when she wasn't real busy, and we talked with her for quite some time, and I was very impressed with her passion for her art and for what she's doing. And she puts a lot of her personal experiences into some of her designs. She had a story for us at that time of almost every single chart that she had out and telling what the inspiration was. So she doesn't give any background on the charts, but I want to show them to you. There's definitely some favorites here. This is probably one that a lot of people are liking. It's called Lighting the Way, and it says, always be a lighthouse, shine your beacon bright, guide every soul adrift at sea throughout their darkest night. And her style is very, very unique. You can always distinguish her designs based on her artwork. And this one is, stitch count is 132 by 140, and it is stitched all in DMC except for Weeks White Lightning, but you can do DMC B5200 if you want instead. And there's probably, I don't know, 14, 15 colors in this design. She doesn't say what, oh yes she does. It was stitched on light spooky hollow 18 count Aida from Fabric Flare. The retail value on this will be $13, and oh gosh, I didn't write that one down. I gotta, it would be, I don't know, about 10% less than that. I cannot do that math in my head. $11.60, that's what it is. So that is Lighting the Way. And let me get the next one up. This one is called Lost and Found. And it says, I am a lost sheep, gone astray. Shepherd, find me, this I pray. O shepherd, listen to my prayer and keep me in thy loving care. A lot of her designs are religious based or based on scripture or have kind of a religious meaning to them. And this one's got the sheep with the dove with a heart in its beak. And the stitch count on this is 147 by 131. And it was stitched on 20 count Dunes Ada from Fiber on a Whim. And it uses all DMC colors. Then the retail on that is also $13, so that'll be like $11.60 at Cobweb Corner. Okay, she's got 3 more. Let's see. This one is called Wicked Stitcher Society, and it's a simple stitch. It says just says Wicked Stitcher Society, and it's got those great bright colors, and it's about maybe six or 7 colors of DMC, one of Gentle Arts and one of Weeks Dye Works. And the count is 120 by 66. And this one was stitched on 18 count Shale Ada by Picture This Plus. The retail on this is $12, so it'll be $10.70 at Cobweb Corner. And I can't remember if I already said the stitch count. It's 120 by 66. So that is Wicked Stitcher Society. And the next one is very popular. I've seen a number of people saying they want to stitch one. It's called Reaping Love. A lot of people just say I love you, call it I love you to death, but the name is Reaping Love, R-E-A-P-I-N-G. And this one, it's got the Grim Reaper, and it just says, I love you to death, and room for 2 initials down at the bottom. The stitch count is 140 by 62, and it is stitched in about 8 colors of DMC and 2 colors of Weeks Dye Works with a DMC conversion. And this one was stitched on 20 count Cocoa Ada from Fiber on a Whim. Okay, I think there's just one more. And this one is called Butter Believe It. B-U-T-T-E-R, Butter Believe It. And it says, I have a lot to say. Maybe you should get maybe you should get popcorn. That is so funny. This one is 86 by 100. And it was stitched on 18 count Ada from Picture This Plus. And it was stitched with 2 colors of Gentle Arts threads and 1 of Weeks Dye Works and about 6 or 7 of DMC, and it does provide a DMC conversion for the specialty threads. Let's see, that one is going to retail for $12, so it'll be $10.70 on Cobweb Corner. So that is it for those 3 designers. Information on pre-ordering, if you're watching this before March 6th, 2021, is down below. Otherwise, you can check our site and see if we have these items in stock if you're interested in them. Thanks a lot for watching, and happy stitching, everybody. Bye-bye.